everybody, it's me again. Welcome back to my channel. For those of you who don't know, I'm Tina. I am the Good Witch of the East. Hi. Yeah. Hello, my pretties. And welcome back to my channel. Oh my goodness. I forgot to put on my makeup. A bippity, a boppity, boo. Oh, there we go. Yeah, that's much better. Okay. So you're probably wondering, what are we doing here today, Tina? Well, I will tell you. As my witch's hat, I am 100% witch, and we are going to cook today. So let's get to cooking. And I decided just to do something simple. We're going to do a simple recipe of making some BLTs. Yes. So, without further ado, we are going to get to cooking. I'm just going to move this chair out of my way because the chair's in my way. Let's see, is the bacon thawed out? Oh, no, it's not. We'll have to do a magic and get that bacon thawed out. Yes, we will. First, I'm going to just move these soda boxes. Why am I doing it by hand? Bippity boppity boo! It's gone. No, you do not see me moving it. No, you did not see that. Okay, so the first thing we need to do is defrost this bacon. So bippity boppity boo. Yeah, when you have a magic like me, you don't have to wait for things to get done. I'm just cutting this bacon open because I want to cut it in half. Because that is what I do when I cook my BLTs. Yep, I cut the bacon in half. So that's what we're going to do. So I'm just slicing it with a steak knife in half. And you're probably wondering, why don't you use magic, Tina, to cut that bacon? Well, if I use magic to do every little thing, then this will be a very short video. Yes, it will. So I'm cutting it by hand. Not that any of you can see what I'm doing. Okay. So we have the bacon, and I just kind of drop it in the pan. Separate it a little bit, and I can't touch you guys. I can't touch you because my hands are covered in bacon grease. So I'm just going to drop them in here. And there's the other half. And we'll put those in there as well. And just kind of separate them. Separate the bacon. Okay. Good enough. Now I'm going to wash my hands. I probably should have threw away this bacon thing first. Because I'm going to have to wash my hands again. But that's okay. Yep, I'm using my new kitty towel to dry my hands off with. There. Put that on the clothes rack. And we're going to turn that And about 3 because I wanted to cook slowly. Yes, I do. Now, we're going to have to cut up some lettuce and some tomato. So I'm going to use my powers to get the bacon. Well, I'll let the bacon cook, you know, the way it's supposed to be cooking, so that my video is not 2 minutes long. But I'll use a little bit of my magic to get the tomato and the lettuce going. So, a bippity, a boppity. What you just witnessed there, my friends, are vegetables on parade. Yeah, I just had them dance their way to the table. I dropped some stuff on the floor. I was just picking them up real quick. But I'm bringing you down here. Hello. How are you? Yeah, so yeah, we're gonna get into cutting up some tomato. And you're probably wondering, Tina, why don't you use your magic? Well, I'll tell you what. I'll cut up the tomato because, like I said before, I don't want my video being 2 minutes long. And if I use my magic to do all the cooking and all the prep work, then there won't be any video to post. You know, just making sure that that pancake turner wasn't too close to the burner, because that'd be a bad thing. So I'll cut the tomato on camera, but I'll use my magic to cut up the lettuce. So why don't you come on down, you can watch me. Yeah, there it is. There be my tomato. Usually what I do when I cut my tomatoes is I want to get rid of that part. And for a BLT, I want slices. So I'm just going to cut out the core right here, because nobody wants to eat that. I know I don't. So I'm just going to cut that out. Cut out the core. That's good enough. That'll go in the garbage. Okay. And then I just cut them into slices. Yes, I do. And this is a really sucky knife, so I'm going to get a better knife. And my knives, they need to be sharpened. I think I have a sharpener on the back of my my can opener. Not 100% sure about that, but yeah, I got a different knife, so we'll use this one. Oh yeah, that's much better. And I just slice them into slices, because I like to have a slice of tomato on my BLTs. Yes, I do. Now, my son don't like BLTs, so I don't make them very often, but I love BLTs. So, this will be only for me. My son's not a big fan of bacon. I know, my son is very strange like that. And I'm just going to throw that part away. So, I got me some tomato slices for my sandwiches. And that should be plenty. So you're wondering, well, what do you do with the other half of the tomato, Tina? Do you save it? No, I do not. Because it will not last long. If any of you know the story of the tomato, it doesn't last long after it's been cut into. That is the story of the tomato. Yeah, I grabbed the salt and pepper and I spilled some of the salt Who else out there, if you spill salt, you have to take a pinch of it and throw it over your shoulder? Does anybody else out there do that? I do. Yes, I do. Because I be superstitious. So what I do with the other tomato, and this one has that part on it, I'm just going to cut that off and throw that away. And I have a garbage bag by my feet, like I always do. So I'm going to cut some, these are going to be fairly thick slices. Yeah, much like that. And I'm going to cut them in half. Like that. So I still need this knife here for the lettuce. Unless, of course, I decide to go magic and just do it that way, which I probably will, so I probably won't need that knife. But I'll keep it out just in case. So what I do with the chunks that I won't be using for my BLT, I'll put some salt on them. And some pepper. I don't want to put a lot of pepper. I'm going to put some in my hand. Because I don't want to put a lot of pepper on those tomatoes. And I'll sprinkle it on my hand like this instead. And then bon appetit. Yep, the bacon's cooking, so I'm just sitting here eating my tomatoes while I let the bacon cook. Well, that tomato was delicious, and as you can see, I ate it all up. So now I need to get the lettuce cut up for my sandwiches, so there you go. Now I got my lettuce. And as you can see, I just, get like pieces of lettuce out because I'll be putting it on a sandwich. So now I got all the fixings for my BLTs. So let's put the lettuce away. And no, I'm not going to use magic. I only just needed a little bit out of the lettuce. So that will be saved for tacos or something. Yeah, I don't need to show off my magic too much. You guys already saw the dance, the vegetables on parade. I didn't need to show you that again. But let's go check the bacon. It smells delicious. And there be our bacon cooking. Turning it back up to about, I'm turning it back up to about 5 so that it can cook and finish and be done so that I can eat myself a BLT. Now I still got a whole big old fat tomato here. And for those of you who don't know, you should not put tomatoes in the fridge. At least that's what I heard. But of course you could do whatever you want. Just a tidbit of info for you guys. So we're trying to, I'm moving my soda again. Because I got to get to the toaster. I also got my thing of coffee over here. They're moving out of the way. Just moving some stuff so I can get to the toaster. Okay, the toaster is plugged in. Yes, it be. And I gotta get this bread, which my son was kind enough to throw towards the back of the fridge. but I managed to reach it. So I want 2 sandwiches, so I'm going to put in, and a good thing my toaster is for 4 slices, so I can make myself 2 sandwiches. So I'll put 4 slices in. I'm going to itch my ear. There. Okay, those are cooking. I'm just, ooh, good thing I did check that. Because one of them was turned all the way up, and that would have meant some burnt toast. I usually put it about 3.5 on the toaster meter. So we're going to stir up the bacon, and it looks done to me. But I'm going to let it continue cooking while I pull out a bowl. I grab a big bowl, one of these, and I line the bottom with paper towels. And this is how I do it. I don't know how you guys do it. Probably the same way, I'm guessing. So we got the paper towels in the bottom of the bowl. Just like that. Let's turn you around so you can see the bowl. And we're gonna put the bacon in on the paper towels so I can drain off all that fat. And no, I don't keep bacon grease. I know some people do for cooking, but I do not. I'm always afraid it'll go bad because I know it's delicious. It has nothing to do with, you know, how it's fattening. Yeah. Yeah, the reason I don't keep it, it's not because it's fattening and stuff like that, which it is. It's just that I'm afraid it would go bad. Because all it is bacon grease. You know, if you leave bacon out, it would go bad. So, you know, you would think, you know, you would leave out bacon grease, that it would go bad. And yeah, the thought of, you know, you doing that is just, bleh. I have a problem with that. Yes, I do. So, I'm going to put the tongs in here with the bacon and move that over to the table so we can make ourselves a BLT. Why not? Why not? Okay, so now we are back at my table. And we are going to make ourselves a BLT. And yeah, I did clean off my table, but you would never be able to tell because it looks messy again. So we got to sell some mayonnaise for our sandwiches. So let's make us a sandwich, shall we? So, we're just gonna, oops, it fell off the knife. Good thing my hands are clean. That's what I get for trying to do it all in one gallop. Because it ain't working for me. Usually it works for me. But instead of it working for me, it just made a mess. That's how I handle food messes. I lick it off and then wipe it on my pant leg. That is how I do it. Okay, so we got the mayonnaise on our bread. Yeah, I really don't like putting my knife back into the mayonnaise after it's touched the food. If you're wondering why I did that. No, I don't like it. I don't like getting food in my mayonnaise. So we're just gonna get some on the bread. Okay. That should do it. I think we'll take a little bit off this one. Just a little bit. Put it on this one. There. Okay. Then what we're gonna do is we're gonna take some lettuce. And I put the lettuce on first, that way the tomatoes don't make my sandwich soggy. Does anybody out there else have a problem with their bread getting soggy? I find it disgusting. And if my bread gets soggy, I won't be able to eat it. No, I will not. So I put some lettuce on there, and I make sure, make sure it covers the bread completely, because I'm weird like that. And then I put my tomato on my sandwich, just like so. And we're going to do the other side. Yeah. Then we're going to get some bacon. Put some bacon on it. I usually put 3 slices, which is probably like a slice and a half, because as you all know, I cut it in half. Yes, I did. And I can tell you right now, I should have let it cook longer, because it's not as crunchy as I usually like it. But, oh well. It'll still taste yummy. And then we're going to put the top on. And we'll put the top on that one. And then we're going to cut her in half. And there's my BLT. But yeah, that's how I cook my BLT. And I might throw that bacon back in the pan and let it cook just a little bit longer, because it is not as crunchy. No, it's not as crunchy as I like it. Yeah, a little bit crunchier. But I like some crunch in my bacon. But yeah, so don't forget, like, comment, share, and subscribe. And here you're going to see my little picture, so click on it. Click on it if you haven't subscribed yet. Post new videos every day. But until next time,